Awesome. Right, what are we doing?
Cool. So, I'm attempting to grow it out.
Cool.
I hate this currently because it's just awful. It sits awful. But
if you just clip it and let it grow then?
That's what I had before.
Yeah.
So I had it completely shaved.
Right.
And then this was all red, bright red.
Right. Okay. No,
badly. But I'm trying to grow it out. But I just kind of want something done with this.
Yeah, cool.
Because it doesn't look great at the moment.
So can I take this out?
Yeah.
Is that right? So what have you got any images of what you want, or kind of
the sort of end result, like that's what I had before, and I loved it.
Love that. Yeah.
But as we're growing it out, I'm trying to get to like that.
Amazing.
But the in between stuff.
Yeah. So you really want to kind of connect this into this.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Amazing. So there's so much we can do with this. Yeah, depending on what you want to do. So there's obviously connecting it in, and then you lose it like this, or still keeping it slightly disconnected.
Yeah.
But still looking like it's connected to the haircut. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't lose too much of like what this is about.
Yeah.
Do you want to cut this away? I mean, do you want to get rid of that?
I don't need.
Do you want to keep some of this colour, or if you lose it, are you not too fussed?
I'm not too fussed if I lose it.
Okay.
I will eventually dye it again, but yeah, not too fussed about it.
No. Cool. And then styling wise, what are you sort of feeling? What are you kind of what are you going to do with it daily?
Most of the time, when I'm at work, I have to tie it up.
Yeah.
But if I really like where I'm going, I try and style it like a bob.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So you get that sort of Marilyn Monroe-esque kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if we cut it a certain way, you're not really going to be able to tie it up.
No.
You're happy with that?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Or do you want to still be able to tie it up?
If it can't be tied up, that's fine. But yeah, like the aim is to grow it out, but I also hate this stage so much that I want to just chop it and live with that for a bit.
Okay. Yeah, so if you create a shape where that's what I mean about still disconnecting it but connecting it.
Yeah.
Kind of create a bit of like a textured kind of bob that kind of sits over the top almost.
Yeah.
But then if you want to sort of top knot it, you still can.
Yeah.
And that's still there, but when you wear it down, you can't really see the real disconnect that you've got.
Yes.
I think that's kind of all we need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to when you start it, do you be able to sort of throw it around?
I do. I can't.
That's good. Okay, cool. So I think then what we should do, just so I can see what's going on. So I think, so you're happy to lose this colour. So I think there would be really nice. We'll do like a sort of a textured sort of bob length there.
Yeah.
Then we can shape this slightly.
Yeah.
Square it all off really nicely. So overall, if you want to top knot it, you can. But it just gives us the vibe of when we want to do that kind of shape to it. It will sit really nicely in that kind of like Marilyn Monroe-esque kind of feel, but also if you just leave it sort of this is your natural, so if you leave it in this sort of texture, it'll be like a textured down bob, or you can put it to top knot.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a mid of the ground way of connecting the two together without making your hair too short.
Cool.
Otherwise, it's like if you really properly connect it, it's like you're bashing a lot of your hair off.
Yeah.
Which is nice, but I think that would be nice to do instead.
Yeah.
And then if you want to do more, we can always do more, but kind of, I don't know, a cool way to like transition to it.
Cool.
Yeah. And then do you want to keep, like, are you happy with all this, how it's sitting? Because the only thing I'd probably say to do is just to maybe softly lose a little bit of weight and like texturize it a little bit.
Yes.
Just not so much the front, that's actually really good, but just the back is just quite lumpy.
The back, like it splits like that, and that's how it tends to sit. It's like curling around my neck, and I really hate that.
Yeah. So you don't like that when it's doing that.
No.
Okay. So where it's kind of doing like that kind of thing. So if we take that off a little bit like that, and then just soften it and texturize it a little bit. So it's almost like, because where this has been shaved, it's all grown out the same length.
Yeah.
And that starts going a bit mullety.
Yeah.
So if we kind of texturize that a little bit, take a little bit off there, rebalance the texture of this, that just helps it all put it together.
Yeah.
So we're kind of creating a shape that as this grows out, this kind of goal-wise ends up this being longer basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. That'd be really nice. It look awesome. Happy with that? Yeah. Does that sound good?
Good.
Yeah. And then do you want to style it any particular way?
I like curling it.
Yeah.
So other than that, I don't do that too much.
No. Yeah, nice. Okay. So cut it. We'll have a look. And then but maybe if you do like a Marilyn Monroe-esque kind of vibe to it, like that kind of colour would be really nice. Yeah.
Cool.